back in ancient Israel and today, as is of importance. What is it that we're all trying to get to the bottom of? The truth. We all want to understand the truth, right? You think back to the most famous cases in all of, the past 30 years, let's say, right? You think that, hey, case is closed, it's figured out, but there's still questions to be asked. There's a lot of truth left to be, dug up, because it doesn't seem like it's the case. Truth for us is of utmost importance. We know that Jesus is the truth. He rightfully can make this claim. And if we go against the truth, we go against Christ, because he is the truth. He upholds the standard for us when it comes to morality. So in this case, as we read through Deuteronomy, to preserve the integrity of any trial, at least 2 to 3 witnesses were required. The more the witnesses, the greater the likelihood of accuracy. I didn't say for the truth to come out, but the greater the likelihood for accuracy. It was not always going to be the case, and there would only really be one witness at times. Though if it was found that this one witness or any of the witnesses were false, they brought malicious intent, evil, against a brother to falsely accuse him, they would appear before the Lord, first and foremost, our great judge and defender, the priests, and the judges. And if it was confirmed that these false witnesses were coming against somebody and had falsely accused him, and it was confirmed that this was the case, then that false witness would receive the due punishment of the accused. Meaning, let's say there was a fine of $1,000. You tried to accuse him of $1,000. That was the punishment. Well, guess what, false witness? You will now receive a fine of $1,000. And as we see here, we also see that if it was a capital case, if it was death that was pronounced upon the accused, the false witness would suffer the death penalty. It was that serious to tell the truth in the court of law. As we saw here, your eye shall not pity. The people of Israel had to fear this, because if you were caught lying, you would receive due justice. That is important. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth, life for life. This is the seriousness of telling the truth. What is it that's happening? Why is this so serious? If we look to the bottom of this, what is it that we're actually trying to get at?